Hello everyone, this is Say to Crypto. Today is the 5th of September, 2025, and we're going to analyze the latest situation in the markets. As we can see, Bitcoin once again moved toward the $112,000 resistance level. We saw a nice rise, but it still hasn't closed above this level on the daily time frame, and currently it's also not trading above it. That's why it's still very possible for Bitcoin to retest these levels. Today, the United States will release non-farm payroll and unemployment data. If the data is negative, it's very likely that Bitcoin will retest the lower levels. If the data is positive, then a move above $112,000 and toward $114,000 is quite possible. That's why we need to monitor closely and avoid high-volume trades, since the market is currently uncertain. On the dominant side, I mentioned yesterday that this region is a very important level. Although there has been a small attempt to move toward it, the price still hasn't reached the area and is lingering in between. Looking at Ethereum, it is once again moving toward the $4,500 resistance level. This region remains a strong resistance zone, so it needs to be watched carefully. At the same time, a new support area has formed around $4,274,250. But when Ethereum tests this level, we need to watch how it reacts. If it breaks above the resistance with strong price action, it could continue higher. But if it fails to break, a move back down to $4,270 and possibly toward the $4,000 level could happen in the ETH-BTC pair. I said yesterday that this is a very important level, and it still is. For now, it has turned the area into resistance, but if a daily close comes above it, Ethereum could move toward the second major level at 0.044. This would be very important for altcoins to start a strong rally. However, the first step is to break this current resistance. As for ETFs, Bitcoin had seen inflows for the past 2 days. However, yesterday, there was an outflow of about $222 million, which is a negative development. If today's data is positive, inflows could return. If the data is negative, outflows may accelerate. On the Ethereum ETF side, outflows have been continuing for the past 4 or 5 days, and this remains a negative trend. The upcoming data will also determine whether this trend continues or changes. Looking at the liquidation heat map, Bitcoin started to clear upper liquidations without collecting the ones around $108,000, $109,000. It cleared the $112,500 liquidations, and the next cluster sits around $114,000. If Bitcoin wants to move down instead, it could head back to the $108,000 zone. So for now, the two critical levels are between $108,000 and $114,000. Both sides must be watched carefully. To sum up, today's data is very important and will affect the market either positively or negatively. Bitcoin is currently at a critical resistance level. If it breaks above, we could see a move to $114,000. And if that level breaks too, then $116,000, $117,000 is next. But if the data is negative and a drop occurs, the first reaction level will be around $105,000. That's all from me for today. For more daily market comments, market analysis, and crypto updates, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. For real-time analysis, you can also join my Telegram channel in the description. Take care, and don't get liquidated.